Welcome to STEM Activities, brought to you by Rho Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I, Chazlee Jackson, and I will be bringing you a science lesson about clouds. What are clouds? Exactly, those big fluffy things in the sky, right? But what are clouds really? Clouds are basically water vapor and ice in the sky. They're formed when water vapor cools. So they're pretty cool themselves. Let's talk about these clouds. So the first cloud that we're going to talk about is the Cirrus Cloud. Now the Cirrus Cloud is a cloud that hangs really high in the sky. But it also is a cloud that looks white and wispy, so it doesn't look like the clouds that we normally see on cartoons. This cloud looks like a jet has flown through the air and made strides and lines all throughout the entire sky. These clouds are super cool because they're super thin and you can see through these clouds. Now, these clouds are not going to be very good with blocking the sun, but let's talk about a cloud that will be good at that. And that's the Cumulus Cloud. Now, cumulus clouds are big, white, fluffy clouds. These clouds hang very low in the sky and they are very thick. So they do block the sun, but you can't see through these clouds like you can see through the cirrus clouds. Now, the cool thing about cumulus clouds is that they take the shape of anything. So they can look like a strawberry, a monkey, a giraffe, an owl, a honeycomb. They can look like anything. And so that's what makes these clouds so interesting. Not only are these clouds low in the sky, super fluffy and thick, and they can take the shape of anything, but they play a major role in the water cycle. Speaking of the water cycle, let's talk about our third cloud. So, our third cloud is the Stratus Cloud. Now this cloud is cool not only because of its name, but it's cool because it's a big gray blanket in the sky. So this cloud is the cloud that you see on rainy days. This cloud is, well, rainy and snowy days. This cloud has snow and rain inside of it. So it drops the rain and it drops the snow. That's the reason this cloud is really dark and gray. I think that people get sleepy on rainy days because the cloud looks like a big gray blanket. But that's just my theory. So we talked about how, oh yeah, these clouds also hang low in the sky like the Cumulus Cloud, and they also play a major role in the water cycle. I wonder why that is. Oh yeah, because they drop the rain. So they hang low in the sky. They're very dark and gray, but are they thick too? Yeah, they're thick. These clouds are so thick in the sky that you can't see through them either. And I think that they're thick because they're holding snow and they're holding rain. So these are really cool clouds as well. Now we're going to get into the science experiment. It's very simple. You'll need 3 things: a water bottle, some alcohol, and a parent or guardian to make sure that you are being super safe, because it is probably safer for them to pour the alcohol, okay? So please make sure that you do this with your mom, dad, aunt, uncle, cousin, someone that is an adult that can help you with this, okay? So you're gonna take the water bottle and you're gonna take the top off of the water bottle, okay? You're going to pour alcohol into the bottle. Okay, let's see. Make sure we have enough. You're not going to pour that much. You're going to pour about that much. See, it's not very much. Replace the cap on both. And then you're going to move that alcohol out of the way. You do not want to spill it. And then you're going to take it and you're going to spin it around like so. Now once you do that, you're going to take the bottle and you're going to twist it. Just twist the bottle. And it might be kind of hard, so this might be a opportunity for your adult or your mom or your dad or whoever is with you to actually do this, okay? So you're gonna take it and you're gonna twist, and then you've made a cloud in the bottle. Look at that. Isn't that like super cool? You made your own little personal cloud in the bottle. That's amazing, okay? I really enjoy clouds and I love doing this experiment, especially with my students, because they're so amazed by the fact that we made our own cloud. Because basically this is what a cloud is made of, water vapor, okay? And what happened is when we started twisting the water bottle, all of those little water molecules, which are just little bitty things that make up water, they got really, really close together, started rubbing together. And then when we released it and we let them go, they turned into water vapor. And that's what a cloud is made out of. Water vapor and ice. And that super cool experiment that we just did right there. So we learned about Cirrus Clouds, we learned about Cumulus Clouds, and we learned about Stratus Clouds. I'm going to ask you a few questions just to make sure you were paying attention. Cirrus Clouds, are they big and fluffy? No, of course they aren't. They're the thin and wispy clouds in the sky. Exactly. Well, what cloud is big, white, and fluffy? Exactly. The Cumulus Clouds. And the Cumulus Clouds are cool because they take the shape of anything. So we see a cloud that looks like a strawberry in the sky, or the sandwich you had the other day, it's probably a cumulus cloud. What else did we learn today? We learned about another cloud, but I'm having a hard time remembering. That's right. We learned about the Stratus Cloud. It's got a cool name and it's got cool features. But what is it about that cloud that makes it cool? Exactly. This cloud drops rain and this cloud drops snow. Oh man, we learned a lot about clouds today. And I think you can take some of this information to your friends and your family. And the next time that you go outside, I want you to look up in the sky and I want you to look at the clouds and I want you to think to yourself, I can identify that cloud. I'm going to give you a few questions to ask yourself. You can ask yourself, is it big, gray, and it looks like a blanket? Probably a stratus cloud. You can also ask yourself, is it big, white, and fluffy, and looks like I don't know, it looks like an eagle? It's probably a cumulus cloud. And last question, does it look like a jet has just been flying through the sky and that it's made white wispy lines of clouds? Well, those are cirrus clouds. Every time you go outside, you know something about the sky, and that's amazing. Take full advantage of what you have in your brain, that you have in your head. I want you all to kiss your brain because you learned so much today, and I'm so excited. Thank you all for joining me on this journey, and I hope that you all learned a lot today about clouds. Thank you for watching the TRO Omega STEM activities lesson. You have a wonderful day, and you all stay safe out there. Bye.